We have got all sorts of things going on. Gotta shut this so the tortoise doesn't get out. Look at all of this straw we got going on here. We have a lot of things that we have to get done today, guys, but the first thing that we have to do this afternoon, put some straw in for our chicken girls. So chicken girls, duck boy, this right here is going to be really good bedding for the chickens. They will also root through it and eat any bugs that come up between the straw and dirt layer. All sorts of worms and bugs will love to be in that layer, and that is good nutrition, which ultimately goes into the eggs that we eat. Pablo, you have a lot to say this morning, don't you? You have a lot to say today. It's not the morning time, it's the afternoon. We've been doing stuff all day, but this is the last of our chores here on the farm. And let's see if we could, they really do a good job packing these things. They don't want that hay to get out of there. Watch out, Sean, watch out. The chicken girls are gonna be so happy with that. Hello, chicken ladies. Hello. Oh, black chicken doesn't like people for some weird reason. These girls are really sweet. I think the camera settings were a little bit messed up, so it's a lot brighter for you guys now. We are just going to be fluffing all this out. Sean, hey, you gotta get some straw around your feet. You like straw, Mr. Duck? He says, I'm a chicken. I'm not a duck. You are a duck, sir. We could have done a better job of evening out the straw, but the chickens really like to do some of that themselves. You can see they're already picking through it. That is really good enrichment for them. It smells nice with the straw, and plus it looks better too for the yard. So all around, it is better. They are more comfortable, and that job is done. And now that the chicken girls are taken care of, we have some treatment, some antibiotics rather, that we are going to have to be dealing with today, which is why you probably clicked on this video. Today we are treating my snakes for their respiratory infections. These guys need to be treated. We have two different snakes actually, the rescued one from the last video and a new snake that you guys haven't really seen, but he is very cool. Prior to doing that, let's look at these snakes, I guess, before we get into anything else. Mr. Ball Python, it's really not a proper setup, guys. Don't hate me. It's literally the next day after rescuing this guy. He's perfectly fine for his temperature and enclosure requirements, but as far as looks go, the enclosure is not set up entirely how I would like it. Let's walk over here into the light. Here we have the beautiful big ball python. He already ate actually, and now we are going to need to be treating him or her. Like I said in the video where we rescued this snake, we could hear a little bit of a respiratory problem. Had this snake checked out at the vet, and sure enough, he or she will be needing antibiotics. But first, Maverick needs to be treated because, oh, don't freak out the snake, Maverick. Maverick would never hurt this snake. He's a good boy, but Maverick has an ear infection that we are also taking care of. We have all sorts of stuff going on. We're gonna put this snake away. Maverick, scratching my neck with your big bear paws. That's a big paw. Be nice to the snake. Let's get Maverick taken care of. Looks like somebody's ready for his treatment. We got the Zymox here, and as we open up this ear, look at all that nastiness that has come out just within a few days of treating this problem. You could see all of this dark coloration. That is all gonna be gone once we clean this ear up, but that is the infection and the gunk and the nastiness coming out of his ear. I'm so sorry, Maverick, that this had to happen, but it's because you love swimming. Golden retrievers love swimming, and if this ear isn't dried out totally, they can get an infection. Not the worst thing in the world, but something that needs to be treated, or else it could be a more serious issue. So just like we showed in the video where we talked about this issue, hey, it's okay. What, you want me to do the other ear? Are you turning for me to do the other ear now? Let's get you rolled over like this. Maverick, can we roll over? Yes, like that. You can see all the gunk that has come out of here. Just nasty stuff, guys. we are gonna clean him all up. I haven't gotten him groomed because his ears have been a little bit sensitive, but it's getting a lot better. He is a good boy now, and he's a happy boy. Just a couple days left of the treatment. I think the infection is basically gone. Those ears will be cleaned up sure enough. If you want to stay updated on that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And now we are just putting on our gloves. With these snakes, they are both infected, so they're both getting treated. But if there is anything that could be passed between the different snakes, I don't want to cross anything over. This is still a new snake that we're working with here with this ball python. It's all good. Come on. So yes, that is the purpose for wearing these pretty gloves, is so that way we do not contaminate the next snake that we are about to treat, which has already been a part of my collection, although he is fairly new and he came to me with a respiratory infection. Both of these guys came to me. I caught this one with the respiratory infection. The other one came to me with it. I wasn't exactly sure if it had one, but it seems to be the case, and it's actually perfect because I can treat both of them now. I was able to get the medicine from my dad. And where are our... Here it is. Here we have the two different syringes already made up with the solution to the weights of our snakes. I do have some of these treatments already frozen as well, because just in its liquid form like this, it will only last 12 hours. So if I was to have all the syringes already made up, then they wouldn't last that long. Got a very sharp needle here. We're gonna get this out of the way here, and I'm hoping this snake wants to cooperate here. Ball pythons, you can see, are very slow moving snakes. Look how this big snake just slowly studies the table. The next snake is going to be a little more squirrely, a little more fun to work with, so it'll be interesting seeing how they take their first treatment. Let's see here. We got to put this in the muscle here, and she's actually coiled up perfect, so we are just gonna go in right under the scale here, just like that. Push this in. It's okay, it's okay. Sean got a little freaked out there. It's all good. Pull that out, and we are done. That is it for the treatment. It's a little bit serious as far as sticking a needle into the snake. You want to put it into the right location. But look at that, you're all done. You're not going to be breathing heavy anymore. You're going to be breathing in some clean air, and you are going to be all healthy soon enough. The next treatment will be in 3 days from now, and there is 3 treatments we are going to have to give this snake, and we'll be watching for progress. Let's grab the other snake. And we've got our new set of white gloves on, coming over here to this enclosure, which is also a newer setup. Look at these two beautiful snakes. Now come over the top. They're coiled up there. I don't think the girl is infected, but I do know that the boy is sick. We should probably have them quarantined, but I didn't realize that the male had this infection, so probably just going to leave them both together. I really don't have another setup that's proper anyway. Look at this big guy here. He has bit me once before, right on the forehead. I'll try to get him out in the light. Getting him in the light here looks probably a lot better for you guys back at home. The camera sometimes can't pick up all of the light in a darker area, but this is a specimen Everglades rat snake, only from down here in our South Florida Everglades. Don't whack me in the head again. I don't think he's going to. Like I said, this is the boy, and that smaller one in there is the girl. I don't think she's sick. I think she's all good, but hopefully they have some babies soon enough. So again, if you guys want to see that, stay tuned to the channel and subscribe if you guys are enjoying this content. Usually we're working with a bunch of exotic animals, but today, sadly, we have to treat some sick ones. Maverick's been taken care of, other snakes been taken care of. Now this snake, we'll see when we put him down, he's gonna move. Look how long he is. Just a big, beautiful boy. Usually it would be nice to have 2 people doing this. You could see that this snake weighs a lot less, even though it's longer than the ball python. And by the snake's weight, it gets less of the antibiotic. So the most important thing is we wanna make sure we don't hurt the snake. I don't care if I get hurt, but we are going to have to treat him properly, and as long as he's okay, we're okay. We're gonna go right under this scale here. It's okay. All right, just like that. You gotta be firm with it. Push this in. Try to show you guys. There we go. And out. That's all it takes. You are such a good patient. He didn't bite. He didn't do anything mean. Look how gorgeous he is. He's got these yellowish tones up towards his head. Beautiful slight blotching pattern when you see him in the light, and then it turns more into this orange pattern down towards his tail. You can see it's a deeper reddish orange, and up around his neck area it's got that golden color. His belly and those ventral scales have this beautiful bright white color that turns into this pinkish, almost salmon coloration, and he is I think he's already feeling better. I do hear that respiratory sound that you can hear them breathing. Obviously the injection is not gonna work right away, but we, like I said, will be checking on this snake every day to see how he's doing. We'll look at that female, make sure she's not sick as well, because it could be contagious to her. But that is all done for this boy. I think we've got a little boy down here who wants to say hi to you guys. Don't know where he is. Oh, there he is. There he is. There he goes. I just wanted to update you guys on how this boy Okatee is doing. He is growing every day, eating about 2 pinkies of feeding sometimes, just getting this magnificent orange color on him. Aren't you just special? You're just beautiful. He is gonna be as big as that male hopefully one day if we start power feeding him, getting him big and strong. Just a beautiful snake and one of my favorites that we have here at the house. But guys, that is all for today's video. I hope all of you guys enjoyed this video. It's not the craziest one, but it is something that needs to be done. Check out more videos on the channel, subscribe to the channel, like the video to support the channel a little bit, me and this little guy, and I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Peace.